Welcome students. In this video we are going to discuss question number 51 to 60 of chapter 5A alkyl and aryl halide substitution reaction of advanced problems in organic chemistry by MS Chauhan book. So this is question number 51 and we have to check here the compound which undergoes SN1 reaction most rapidly. Okay, so in case of SN1 reaction we have to always go for carbocation stability. Okay, hence more the stability of carbocation, more will be the rate of the SN1 reaction. So if we compare the carbocations in A, B, C and D, in option B this carbocation is only resonance stabilized carbocation. Okay, so this carbocation is resonance stabilized, hence this is the most stable carbocation we can have from these four of the reagent. Okay, so in the option B this reagent will give the maximum SN1 reaction rate because it has most stable carbocation. Next question number 52. This is very interesting question because we have to check the hydrolysis reaction here. Okay, so any kind of solvolysis or hydrolysis is basically SN1 reaction. Any kind of solvolysis or hydrolysis is basically SN1 reaction. But here we have primary alkyl halide. Primary alkyl halide. Thing is that if we have 1 degree alkyl halide or primary alkyl halide, this will not give a stable carbocation because in if primary the hyperconjugation or inductive effects are generally very less. Okay, so SN1 reaction is not that much feasible in 1 degree alkyl halide or primary alkyl halide. So what is the role of Ki here? Suppose you have a primary alkyl halide like this, CH3, CH2, CH2Br. Now SN1 reaction is not that much possible in this molecule. So if we add Ki here, initially we have one SN2 reaction. Why? Because iodide is better nucleophile than bromine. So initially this iodide will give a SN2 reaction and we have a product like this, CH3, CH2, CH2I. Now if we compare the leaving group property, iodine is very good leaving group. Iodine is very good leaving group. So in presence of in the hydrolysis reaction in presence of water, this iodine can be removed easily and we can have a carbocation here. Initially bromine is present, this carbocation formation is not possible in case of water. Okay, we may not have a great reaction rate in this case because bromine is not that much good living group compared to iodine, but iodine is a very good living group compared to bromine. So in this case carbocation formation is possible and we can have SN1 reaction. So initially iodine will be added as nucleophile and finally it will be removed as a good leaving group. So option D is the correct one. The iodine or the iodide ion is powerful nucleophile. So initially it will behave as a nucleophile. It will give SN2 reaction. After iodide is added in the molecule, then the hydrolysis reaction takes place and we can have a SN1 reaction in presence of water. Okay. Moving forward to question number 53, which of the following phases are not correctly associated with SN1 reaction? This is very easy. In SN1 reaction, we have carbocation formed in the step 1 and this carbocation can rearrange itself. So option 1 is correct. Okay, so we have to find not correctly associated. Rate is affected by the polarity of the solvent. This is also correct because more the polarity of the solvent, more will be the rate of the reaction of SN1 reactions. Strength of the nucleophile is important in the determining state. No, this is not correct because step 1 is RDS and in RDS there is no role of nucleophile because step 1 is RDS and in the step 1 we have only carbocation formation. Leaving group will be eliminated and carbocation is formed. Okay, so this is wrong. The reactivity of series tertiary, secondary, primary, this is correct because this represents the carbocation stability. Okay, generally the carbocation stability order is tertiary greater than secondary greater than primary greater than methyl. Okay, so here we have Carbocation stability directly proportional to SN1 reaction. So this is also correct. Okay. Proceed with complete inversion of configuration. This is not correct. Why? Because here we have retention product as well as inversion product. Okay. So we have both a mixture of retention and inversion product. So only inversion product is possible for SN2, not for SN1 reaction. Okay. So 3 and 5, these two are incorrect, and you have to find the incorrect one. So option A is correct. Okay. SO2 Cl2 and H nu. In this reaction, we have Cl dot radical, and this radical will be attached to the most stable radical position which can form in this molecule. Okay. So benzylic position are most stable position because resonance are possible. Now we have two benzylic position. One is this one. Here we have radical. Another is this one. Here we have radical. Both are benzylic position. Resonance stabilization is possible, but in this case we have four hyperconjugation also. So this Cl dot is this dot or radical is much more stable. So initially in option A, this radical will be attached in this position. In the molecule A we have CH3 CH3 Cl. Okay. Now NBS is added. NBS is N-bromosuccinamide. N-bromosuccinamide. This is the structure of NBS. This is N-bromosuccinamide. And here we have Br dot radical, and Br dot will be attached at the benzylic position. Now we have only one benzylic position free. So after the addition of NBS, we will have this kind of situation. We will have this kind of, sorry, this is 5-member ring, this kind of situation. Now SH minus, BF likes a nucleophile, and we have SN2 reaction. Okay. Now if we perform SN2 reaction, we have to go for less static position and better leaving group. Less static and better leaving group, both are involved. So both the things are present in this case, because CH2Br less static and Br is better leaving group compared to Cl. Okay. So SN2 reaction is possible. SN2 reaction is possible. Cl minus will remain in the final product, and Br will be eliminated as leaving group, and SH will be attached as nucleophile. So for the question number 54, option B is the correct option. Question number 55, one potential energy graph is given. Now we have to check which step is the rate determining step. Okay. So rate determining step, or RDS, is the slowest step. RDS is the slowest step, and activation energy is maximum. So if we compare, this is the maximum activation energy you can have, because for this one, this is a activation energy, this is activation. So this is the maximum activation energy. So step 1 is the RDS. Okay. So A to B is the RDS of this reaction. Again, NBS is used, as we have discussed earlier that NBS is N-bromosuccinamide. It will add to the benzylic position, most stable benzylic position. We have two benzylic position. This is one benzylic position. This is another benzylic position. Both are stabilized by resonance, but this position is stabilized by the hyperconjugation of this methyl group. Okay. So most stable radical will be, or can be formed in that position only. So this will be the most stable radical which we can draw. Okay. So Br dot will be attached in this position, and the final molecule will be this one. 57. We have two leaving group, chlorine number 1, chlorine number 2, but we have to perform SN2 reaction. So in the SN2 reaction, we all know that leaving group attached with less statically hindered carbon will have more reaction rate. Okay. So in this case, chlorine number 2 is less statically hindered because we have two hydrogens here. Okay, so this chlorine will be substituted by Br minus and the final product will be formed. Okay, so this chlorine number 1 will remain intact in the molecule. Finally, this chlorine number 2 will be substituted and B product is formed. This is very interesting question because we all know that if we have nucleophile, this should be less statically hindered. Less statically hindered. Okay, so nucleophile cannot have more static because nucleophile have to polarize his electron to the electrophilic carbon, and for this reason it should go nearer to the electrophilic carbon. If we see molecule A, we have three alkyl groups which can rotate. Okay, so due to this rotation, it will increase the statically hinderedness of the molecule, and the nucleophilicity will decreased. And in this case, we have minimum nucleophilicity of this nucleophile. Okay, so A is the last one, and we have only one option, so C is the correct one. But what is the reason behind A and B? If you check, there is no as such steric hindrance present for this molecule because this is a ring system, and ring systems does not rotate. Ring system does not rotate, so there is no rotation about this ring. That's why there is no statically hinderedness as such. Now if we have two nitrogens, thing is that we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 inductive effect of 7 carbon over 1 nitrogen, so electron density is pretty high. But here we have 6 carbons, electron density of 6 carbon over 2 nitrogens. Okay, so electron density is distributed between the 2 nitrogens. So if we see, the average electron density is less in second molecule. Okay, so between B and C, B is more nucleophilic as electron density over nitrogen is more for B. So option C is correct in this case. This is question number 59. The question, the molecule may look very difficult, but the question is very easy because OTS is the only living group present in this molecule, or the best living group present in the molecule. And NaI is a nucleophile DMSO SN2 reaction. DMSO is the solvent, SN2 reaction. As this OTS is below the plane and SN2 reaction, Walden inversion or complete inversion is possible, then in the final molecule this iodine should be present above the plane, and in this molecule only this iodine is present above the plane. So this will be your final product because there is no other reactive centers present, only one reactive centers are present, only one reactive center is present. That's why this will be your final product. Question number 60. This is the case of NBS. This is the case of NBS where HS is used. So this hydrogen is acidic hydrogen, and if you use OH minus, the hydrogen will be abstracted by this OH minus by the acid base reaction. So in this case, this will be the intermediate formed. Okay, S minus is nucleophile and Cl is the leaving group. S minus is a nucleophile and Cl is the leaving group. That's why backside approach is possible. In this case, backside approach is possible and Cl will be eliminated from the molecule. Okay, so in this case we have this kind of situation, which is a problem of NGP. Okay, so this will be your final product. Okay, thanks for watching.